Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jacquelyn Lopez, and today I have this really easy Valentine's DIY garland. So for the supplies, I'm going to be using these craft foam hearts, scissors, adhesive spray, burlap ribbon or fabric, jute twine, and some yarn. Now let's get started. This was a pack of 6. I already made one of my hearts over on my Instagram stories, but it's going to be basically the same thing. I'm going to use this burlap ribbon cut to size so that it covers the whole front, the whole back with a second one, and gives us kind of a perimeter. Please always protect your area because this adhesive spray is very sticky. So what I'm going to start by doing is just using the spray adhesive to make it tacky, and then I'm just going to put my burlap fabric over it to make sure that it sticks really well, and I'm going to pick it up and make sure that it does go around it really well to emphasize the shape of the heart. And then I'm going to repeat the same process, this time adding some to the burlap so that the next piece can stick to the burlap again as well, and covering it really well, kind of to make it look like a little piece of ravioli, putting a lot of emphasis on the peak and then the dip of the heart so that again it keeps its shape really well. You do need to let this dry before you move on to the next step. Now I should have added a little piece of twine so that I could hang it, so I'm just going to add it to this one later on. And all you're going to do is cut it to give it kind of like a flange look that some pillows have, and I'm going to round the edges. I don't want them to be too pointy because that is the shape of the foam heart, and that's what's going to make it look kind of cutesier by having the little round edges. Now this one that I did add the little piece of jute twine so that I can hang it, just kind of separate where it has it and cut it one side at a time so that you don't cut your little loop off. You can always add it later, just either glue it with some hot glue or with the spray adhesive. It works really well, trust me. And that spray adhesive, by the way, you can buy it at the Dollar Tree. Now one of my hearts I'm actually going to add to these Farmhouse beads that I got at Hobby Lobby during Christmas, and all I'm going to do is take off the snowflake that it came with. It comes off really easily, and I'm just going to use the same eye hook to attach my heart, and because it's foam, I'm just going to stick it in. And now I converted this Christmas decor piece into Valentine's, and I love it, and I'm going to keep using this pretty much for every holiday. For my other 3 hearts, all I'm going to do is wrap them up in yarn. You can use any yarn of choice. I chose this one because of its neutral colors. That's just what's going to match my decor. And let me tell you, these bundles are meant for baby blankets, but they're really convenient for somebody that does a lot of DIYs because it comes with 3 different yarns within it. And it was a perfect number because I had 3 hearts to cover up. And this part is very self-explanatory. Just go around it again until you can't see any of the white. At the end, I am just going to snip it off and tuck it within the wrapping that I did with the yarn. You'll see here in a little bit. That way I don't have to use any glue because I love to reuse all of my supplies. And then I'm just going to do the same with the other 2 hearts, with the other 2 different varieties of yarn that come on this bundle. And here are my other 2 little hearts. This third one is my favorite. It looks like a little teddy bear. And now all I need to do is add some loops, and I'm going to do that using an upholstery needle. You don't have to use an upholstery needle. That's just kind of what I have on hand. And all you're going to do is add the jute twine so that you can make a little loop. Just tie a knot and then just kind of move it around so that the knot is within the yarn. That way it just has more of a cleaner look on top, and do that to all of your hearts. So here are all the finished hearts, all with their respectable little loops. And all I'm going to do is thread it through a piece of jute rope. I am making this a short garland, so I'm only using about 2 feet, and you can use other twine of your choice, or maybe a pretty ribbon, or more of this yarn. And here is the finished product. It's just a cute little garland. Again, very short, very sweet, but very easy to do, very inexpensive to recreate. Let me know if you love this DIY, and I want to remind you to please subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. Thank you so much for watching. Have yourself a very good rest of your day. Bye-bye.